get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off for New York. Center fielder, Matt Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Kemp will turn and go to second. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Freddie Krueger. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can. Come through here. Kemp stands at second with no outs. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Lopez scoops it up, and the throw to first is in time. One gone. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. It's off the rocks and gone. Stepping in, Willie Stargell. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. Now here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Still only one out in the inning. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Bautista.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ruth is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in, Brian Dozier.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High in the air out to center field. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the third out. At the plate, Roberto Alomar. It leads things off here with
the
the
Dominican Republic. Second baseman.
first pitch on its way.
Alomar.
Missed with a slider. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. grounded back up the middle. There is Dozier. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. So coming to
third baseman.
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Griffey, base runner at first with 1 out. Verlander is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with 1 away. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Martinez on the run. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. 2 men on, 2 out, and in steps Big Frank. Ball 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Wilson Lopez would be next. High in the air down the right field line. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as settling in now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The windup and the 0-1. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Standing in, Gleyber Torres.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. Hit down the line at first. Thomas fields it cleanly, and it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Ruth going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The throw, and he's tagged out at second, but they do play to run on the play. Stepping into the box, Matt Kemp. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Base hit into right center. Now at the plate. Ready Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Kemp runs. Squared that one up just a little late. Kemp leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. He's running again. A little bouncer. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Again, he's off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Ruth is under it, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Wilson Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Struck him out. So striding forward now, Mike Piazza. Here comes the first pitch.
Mike Piazza
takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. Hit the other way out toward right field. On the move is Batista. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Batista. Trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A ball and no strikes. And even 1-1 count to Bautista. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Slider swung on and grounded toward short. Torres has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Willie Stargell. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Griffey Jr. is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out. First offering on its way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. This one is launched. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Liner toward right center. And this is going to split the fairway and head out toward the rock pile for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. Ready now, Kyle Schwarber. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. This is flared out towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out. So here now is the pitcher, Don Sutton.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. Hit in the air out to left. Martinez has it in his tracks. Makes the play, one away. Now to the plate, Roberto Alomar. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it. 2 gone. Bigging in for his second at-bat, Ken Griffey Jr. reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Skied into straightaway right. Batista is there, and how about that? And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
No balls and 1 strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 1 out. Ready for another chance. Justin Verlander. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Verlander is retired. 2 down now. So here's Matt Kemp now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Alomar over to his left. And that ends the inning. So striding in, Chipper Jones threw a base on balls his first time up.
Chipper Jones.
Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here comes the Babe. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those 2 early count sliders. But now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And a great location that time on the corner, 3-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and in steps Big Frank. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Torres has a play. 2 down. Into the box now, Wilson Lopez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one's straight to the backstop. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in, Mike Piazza comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Stepping in, Freddie Krueger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Jones waits on it. 1 down. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. He threw first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Willie Stargell. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. A 1 pitch on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. Lopez charging this one. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. He's set and the pitch. Swinging on the first pitch here as that came back and caught the catcher flush on the mask that time. Ouch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. Missed with a slider.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Now a swing and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's Brian Dozier now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground is short. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time with a sack. Leading off the inning, Jose Bautista, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Kemp has a read on it. 1 out. Digging in to try it again. Don Sutton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1. Willie Stargell will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Right back to him, and it's off his shoe. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound.
Second
Here comes the first pitch.
Roberto Alomar.
0-1 the count. Kruger might try to make a play on it. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Turned on down the line. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-2. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Hard on the ground toward short. Lopez has it. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out. Striding in once again, Justin Verlander. Getting the hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Ready with the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt.
Well, the first baseman is under it. Leading off the inning, Ken Griffey Jr., and they'll need him to get something going here.
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
And he misses inside with that one, ball one.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball one. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fouled off.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are two gone. Ready for another shot now, Frank Thomas. He's a diamond player who represents one of the most fearsome power bats in all of baseball. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now pitch swung on and grounded to Chipper of third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Freddie Kruger. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
One out, nobody on. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Junior's in pursuit, 2 down. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Look out, 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at-bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Hit high, but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Leading off the inning, Wilson Lopez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1. And it's fouled away. Verlander still nothing earned through 6 1/3. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Torres scoops it up, and that's the second out. Now batting, Aroldis Chapman. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first. Kyle Schwarber will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. On its way is pitch number 75. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it a 5-1 contest. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Roberto Alomar has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Zach Britton takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him, running a blazing fast.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Troy Percival has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Griffey waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Bautista. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ruth has it in his tracks. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. From the stretch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Griffey ranging back to the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Britton. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ball's been made for a
Now pitching.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Nelson Cruz will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Smoke on the ground left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. Ready once again, Matt Kemp trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. Stepping into the box, Freddie Krueger. First offering on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Ruth. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Jake McGee is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's a ball and a strike to Ken Griffey Jr. McGee, a California-born ball player. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Kemp has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hard hit toward the hole. Reined in. The Dozier for 1. On to first, it's a double. So here's the cleanup hitter, Willie Stargell. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. Hit sharply on the ground. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. Here's Brian Dozier now. His line so far, 2 for 4, but the hits are a home run and a triple. Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Justin Bohr will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Lifted the other way to left center. Griffey Jr. Has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay, and he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. First pitch of the at-bat. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, nothing in one.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Now in the box, Frank Thomas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again.
Your attention, please.
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney to get Jose Reyes to get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Here's the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. And the pinch hitter is retired here, one away. Into the box, Wilson Lopez. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Batista. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Mike Piazza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Picked up by Larkin on the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits and 1.